Taiji Quan was called 13 styles before. The 13 styles are Peng ward off, LV roll back, G press, and push, Kai pluck, Lie split, Jo elbow strike, Cow body strike, Jin step forward, Tui step backward, Gu step right, Pen step left and Ding central equilibrium. Peng ward off, LV roll back, G press and in push. The four are for square and points of Ken, Li, Jin and Dui Ken, Li. Jin and Dui are for elements among the 8 diagrams. Their positions in the 8 diagram can just form a square. Kai pluck, Lie split, Jo elbow strike and Cow body strike are the 4 bevels of Jin. Kun, Jen and Chun Jin, Kun. Jen and Chun are also our elements among the 8 diagrams. Their positions in the 8 diagrams can just form bevels. These 8 elements compose the 8 diagrams. In Chinese means Bagua. Jin step forward, Tui step backward, Gu step left, Pan step fight, and Ding stand. In the middle compose the 5 elements. In Chinese means Wuxing. Bagua 8 diagrams and Wuxing 5 elements compose the 13 styles. The routine of Wu style Taiji Falchion still follows the locating routine of traditional quan boxing called 13 Falchion as well. There are 4 moving directions in Wu's 13 Taiji Falchion. The up one is to cut your opponent's head named cutting head. The middle one is to thrust at his breast called piercing heart. Another one is to cleave his rib named piercing back. The down one is to cut his legs called cutting leg. However, the routine of Wu's Taiji Falchion changing more, its punching bag just contains these 6 points: head, breast, left, right, back fibs, to legs. Shadow boxing advocates Kung Fu should be practiced like the way you read books and write essays. It also means that we can compare notes and interchange through fighting without any weapon. There have been no authentic records of any fighting with weapons in shadow boxing. So the routine of Taiji Falchion includes sword, crutch is the extension, and complementarity of shadow boxing, and it's also a part of shadow boxing exercise. The falcons were tempered wrought iron huntai in Chinese. Their weights may be several kilograms to tens of kilograms according to the usages and the holder's preferences and abilities. In regular training, athletes attach sandbags to their legs in order to strengthen their legs. When they are competing without the sandbags, they'll be spry and light like a swallow. Just like sandbags and athletes, the falchion is the extension of one of your own arms. During practice, combine the falchion with your arms, and furthermore combine your body with the falchion so that you'll be deft. When you take exercise, you should spread your power to the falchion head. In order to practice your arm's power and your whole piercing strength, under the condition of extending and burdening your right arm, finish Taiji styles such as Peng ward off, LV roll back, G press, and in push and take vast exercise, you'll be more skillful when you are boxing and fighting. With style 13 Taiji Falchion is featured by defense and counterattack. Its basic principle is to neutralize your opponent's attack by a soft touchy root game. In Chinese, directly translated into English is softness overcomes stiffness. It focuses on your body's softness and its moving styles. The 13 moving styles in shadow boxing are fit for the routine of Falchion in principle too. You should step on along the shape of a triangle. Your strength must be full and your vigor must be round and plump. The styles of Falchion are conjoined and moving upon your steps. There are no any break within all your movements. Practice simply and don't focus on a sleight of hand. Blanks and neutralize to defend. Make with artfulness and defend with attack. Avoid stiff fight by all means and attack with your opponent unconscious. Energize instantly and attack with defense. During the Falchion routine, Dadi is shown in the pliancy. Smartness is shown in elegancy and abundant verve is shown in calmness. The names of 13 falcons. 1. Qixi and Dao holding the falchion and starting the motion. 2. King Long Chishui, blue dragon moving out from the water. 3. Feng Bai Hihua water lily waving with wind blowing. 4. Baiyun gating white cloud covering all the heads. 5. Bei Dao backing the falchion. 6. Ying Fen Gui Mi meeting the grave and being captivated by ghosts. 7. Jinjiao Ti Dao shocking the feet and lifting the falchion. 8. Buyun Wang removing the cloud by hands and looking at the sun. 9. Bai Dao shunning the falchion. 10. Bao Wang Jiding the overlord cooking vessel. 11. Chao Tao Yizhu Xiang a burning incense pointing to the sky. 12. Tu Dao Bai Shi pulling the falchion and pretending to be failed. 13. Ling Mao Bushu, a dexterous cat catching a rat. 14. Shishi ending. Explanation. 1. Mr. Hao Pingsheng is the great-grandson of Mr. Hao Weijin, who was one of the third generation of great master of the school of shadowboxing of Wu. He learned the Falchion Kung Fu from his uncle, Mr. Hao Xiangrong. 2. Any Kung Fu weapon is an extension of one's arm or arms. The Falchion should be combined with your arm. All one's spirit, energy and body should be associated with the Falchion as a whole to make him much more deft. The Falchion Kung Fu is also a boxing routine. All the requirements for the boxing routine are fit for the Falchion Kung Fu as well. Thus the Falchion Kung Fu must be under the guidance of the rules set up in the field of Wu style, Taiji Quan. 3. All the routines of 13 Taiji Falcons are coherent as a whole. Your strength must be full and your vigor must be round and plump. One should learn hard and not focus on some sleights of hands merely. Defending at first, then attacking and focusing on utility would be much more practical too. Show abundant verve of the Falchion routine in the pliancy and elegancy.